Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another serving of food for thought. Of course, not everything in this reading will resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. However, if this resonates or you just so happen to like this reading, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. So let's jump right into the energy of the cards. Holy Spirit, what is the message here? What is the message here for the collective? Someone hopes that your heart will soften. You will see something different when it comes to them. This is someone who feels your love is infectious, electric. This is someone who wants to bare their soul, but they are uncomfortable with being vulnerable. This is someone who thinks about your touch, what they lost versus what they have. This is someone who realizes they went against the grain, should have never taken you for granted, because now the layers are now peeling away, and it's now or never. This is someone who was very careless with their actions, thinking they were getting away with something.
313.
There's a karmic interference here. Third party. Someone they took a risk on. A no one, a nobody. This is someone with flaky behavior who now misses you. Who now feels they're mesmerized by you. Missing your aura. This is someone who knows you have been awakened to something. Something that may be life-changing. You've already taken the steps. Someone's taking steps. Going against the grain, especially when it comes to love. I feel you're thinking differently. Letting go of baggage. Concentrating on self, your finances. This person feels like something is distorted. And they're trying to accept the journey, but they can only think about their journey back to you. So they're feeling haunted by the memories. Wanting to make a tempting offer, but this person is still wearing a disguise, not comfortable with affairs of the heart, thinking they should have been your ride or die. However, I feel this energy rolled the dice and took a huge loss. This energy regrets not changing or putting in the effort to maintain or restore what they had with you. Because now something is shattered. This person knows you want truth, respect, loyalty. But I feel you were divinely guided to let something go, see something different. This person is wearing a disguise. Everything isn't what it seems when it comes to this energy. In fact, I feel this separation, this distance is this is attached to something that they're going through. Mistakes, consequences, lessons for their sins. There's no blessings, but I feel this energy is realizing something that they wish they never had part in. They feel they should have protected this connection. Now something may be a surprise. Something may be hidden from you that was never revealed to them from the beginning. Now they may be questioning everything everything they said, everything they did when it comes to you. I feel like this is someone who is questioning what they did because there is great shame and disappointment for not listening to their gut, because many of their mistakes cannot be undone. Let's get some energy here. They're overwhelmed. They're having a sense of euphoric energy, but I feel it's all hard to swallow, hard to understand. This is someone who is finding it hard to react to you or atone for what they have done because they're still guarded, not wanting to see the truth. This is someone who knows that you are a twin flame. Something could have reached unconditional love, but this person was still being hollow and running, disappearing, avoiding confrontation or conversation. I feel this is someone who felt you were going to play the game when it comes to affairs of the heart. This person thought that they were going to be chased. However, I feel the runner has now become the chaser. This is someone who feels they are struggling alone because they are going through a dark night of the soul, suffering in silence, knowing now they should have surrendered to you emotionally. They should have given you their loyalty instead of being codependent, seeking validation, being unstable within this connection. I feel this person now is going through uncomfortable karma, missing you in silence, and swimming in their misery because they know they were selfish, narcissistic. Now they're replaying events over in their head. I feel for many of you, you're doing the same, and others, I feel you have completely moved on, released, or let go. Someone has shed their last tear because something is reaching a conclusion. A light bulb has gone off. I feel your sudden realization has put them in a state of contemplation. Something is definitely untold. A light needs to be shined on something before someone is let back in. There has to be a meeting of the minds here. I feel like you tried to work with this energy through their struggles, but there always seems to be some type of reason or excuse for their behavior or their betrayal. I believe this energy not changing or owning their mistakes eventually caused a cycle to end, a cycle to close, or a friendship to end. Holy Spirit, what is the final messages here? Yeah, something is definitely coming to a close. Someone's finances are getting low. They're thinking about what they put into something. They got nothing back. There was no true investment here. And a light bulb has definitely gone off, but it may be too late. This person knows that you see them differently. They want you to see them differently. But I feel you have stepped into a cycle of life where you're more of a free spirit, not wanting something so dark or heavy to hold you back. I feel you could be breaking through in some type of way. I feel some of you could be setting your own blueprint, making bigger waves. I feel you could be studying or creating a new path, building something from the ground up. Someone wants to be a part of that. Someone wants to be a part of your growth. Bottom of the deck energy here is time keeps slipping. This person wants to be a part of your growth, but they feel time just keeps slipping away and they're never prepared. They feel this is endless and they're longing for you. This has been a long separation and they feel whatever they're going through is unfamiliar. They can't do it without you. This is foreign emotions. Feeling they are sitting in a lack of. They came so close to never receive or understand the purpose of the journey. They held back for too long. Now this energy may be drowning in their own pain, empty when it comes to their emotions because they're trying to cope. Yet that I feel that this energy knows nothing can compare to your unconditional love. Something they were once drowning in, which is now run dry. Now this energy feels unstable, lost in a sea of their own emotions. This person feels they are in over their head, especially when it comes to the lessons of life, because they should have never ran. This person feels they should have never ran. They should have evolved. They should have never ran to a weaker situation. Now this person feels they are solo and alone on this path. A path where they were desperate. Desperately seeking attention, validation. Which ended up being their biggest regret. I feel like this is someone who is now masking their pain because they lost. This energy lost at their own game. I feel like this energy lost while not seeing something that was right in front of them. Now they know for a fact they let something solid get away. This is someone who swore they didn't want to lose you, but they did nothing to keep you. I feel like this energy always proved you wrong, even though you tried to compromise. Your love was unconditional. They broke the bond. They broke the contract. Yet I sense this energy has already set off a chain of events here. I sense this was to humble them, humble their actions, and humble their ways. Bring them to a space in life where they realize the reason they lost is because they put themselves in a position to lose. I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading and has found some food for thought. If so, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. Hope to see you again, guys. Bye.